Hamlet the Danish princeling ruminated with a skull. And if you ever heard him, you might think him rather dull.
Hi everybody and welcome to day 14 of Olivia's Advent Calendar. So today I thought we would answer the really old question of why do we make kids study Shakespeare? I mean, there's all this flowery, hard to understand language and it covers a lot of really deep themes and things, so why do we even bother? So I thought a good way to answer this question would be to get a sort of overview of who Shakespeare was real quick to sort of show us why it might be important. So I figured a good way to do this would be to ask Echo. Who was Shakespeare? Oh, no, Echo. Who was Shakespeare?
William Shakespeare was an English poet, playwright, and actor, widely regarded as the greatest writer in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist.
Thanks, Echo. Okay, so that's a valid reason to read it, right? If he's a preeminent dramatist and he's one of the most well-regarded writers in the English language, I think that's a good reason to study him. So all of you high schoolers who are very sad that you have to be studying Shakespeare this year, instead be happy. Your schools are probably just doing it wrong. I suggest you try acting it out. It's a lot more fun if you do it that way. Okay, so let's open door 14 on the Advent Calendar. Okay. Oof. Oh, this is the cutest one yet. It's a Yoda Tsum Tsum. Okay, You know, this is a lifeline that I was allowed to pull at the beginning of the season, and I think I'm going to pull it now. We get to ask Echo if we're going to get anything for how this might relate to Shakespeare. Echo, how does Yoda relate to Shakespeare?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
I'm going to try one more time. Echo, how does Yoda relate to Shakespeare?
Sorry, I can't find the answer to the question I heard.
Alright, looks like we're on our own. Shakespeare, how to relate it to Shakespeare? I think I have one. Well, it's not particularly specific to a Shakespeare play, but it's sort of all the Shakespeare plays. Yoda talks in a weird way of structuring his sentences, and in all the Shakespeare plays, they're all in this very flowery language that seems very weird to us, and so may sound a little bit like how Yoda talks in two different comparisons. So there's the Shakespeare connection for today. Woo! It's time for the Shakespeare quote. Okay. Shakespeare quote for today is, "The course of true love never did run smooth." And there's the quote. Woohoo! Woohoo! Woohoo, that's the quote. Okay, that's all the time we have for you today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye!
Hamlet the Danish princeling ruminated with a skull. And if you ever heard him, you might think him rather dull. All of his friends and family thought he was a bit insane. They never guessed that.
Not to be or to be? The question that is. Well, there is no try. Only do or do not. Come on, Hamlet, make up your mind.